Hey guys, I'm back. Another day, another video. So, yeah, I was stuck in a little bit of traffic, that's why I'm only recording now. It's amazing how everyone drives towards the traffic, and it's no attempt to get the hell out. And it's beyond me. So yeah, this rain is just causing people to be morons. Be perfectly honest. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get over so I can get to my friend. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted. Dealing with real stupid on the road. Yeah, that was most of my day, being stuck behind stupid. Yeah, what can you do? So, to business. What I am vaping on. I have got Honey Melon. This is by Cosmic Drops. Very, very nice. As the name says, honey, melon. Yeah. No complaints there. Very, very nice. I don't think there's much more I can say about it. It's a 70-30 juice, which means it does give a bit more flavor than your 80-20s. 80-20s will give you your clouds. Now, that ratio, let's go over it. It's that ratio that you'll see on a bottle of liquid, the 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Now, that is your ratio of propylene glycol to vegetable glycerin. Now, your propylene glycol is your flavor carrier that helps the flavor from settling in the juice. It's found in lots of other things, but that's what it's used for. It's a flavor carrier. Your vegetable glycerin gives you your clouds, and your propylene glycol also gives you a throat hit. I'll call throat hit. You feel it more in the throat. So your 50-50 juice, self-explanatory. And as you go up in ratio, 80-20, 60-40, that'll be 60% vegetable glycerin, otherwise known as VG, 40% PG, propylene glycol. And it goes all the way up, and for over the counter the max you'll really get is an 80-20 juice, but you will find that the flavor starts to dip drastically after the 70-30 split. Now your cloud comps in that are usually like a 90-10 or a 95-5, and that small percentage is made up by flavor. It's just that it doesn't taste like nothing. So yeah, that percentage also, when you get below, I reckon, a 60-40, that's more for your mouth to lung devices. So you want a bigger throat hit. It will tend to have more nicotine. It will tend to feel more like a cigarette. Other things add to the throat hit. Certain flavors. One in particular is a Wix bubblegum. That's a very throaty juice. So there's a lot of things that make a juice more throaty, give you a more throaty hit, give you less throaty hit. The nicotine content also tends to do that as well. Now, sorry, just dealing with traffic. Now, if you want flavor, you want maximum a 70-30 juice, and because 99%, I reckon 99% of juice is a 70-30, that's vaporated, they've maximized the flavoring for that, and it works well on everything. I mean, your sub-ohm tanks, your RTAs, RDTAs, and your drippers. Because when you start dropping your VG content, that's also making the consistency more watery. You'll notice that an 80-20 juice is very gloopy, as opposed to a 50-50 juice, which is very, very liquidy, like watery, watered down. And that's the difference between, say, a creamy vegetable soup and a broth. You get my drift. So your mouth-to-lung devices can handle your 50-50 juices. They're designed that way. Your sub-ohm tanks, and especially your RTAs, prefer the gloopier stuff, the 70-30, that sort of direction. And the reason is wicking. I mean, a gloopier liquid will go through cotton a lot slower. So if, for example, you have an RTA and you put a 50-50 juice in, you got to really get your wicking perfectly, especially for that. Otherwise it's going to leak like a sieve. I don't know why I went in this entrance to the... I know why. Sorry. That was just my being distracted. So mouth-to-lung devices, your mouth-to-lung devices are designed to handle, they're designed in such a way that the 50-50 juices will not make it leak, and your higher VG content juice will essentially not be able to wick properly. Cut that off. So, if there's anything more you guys want to know, I know I didn't really go over this properly. If there's anything else juice related that you guys want to know about, just let me know, and then we can, maybe I can do a proper video on this. So it was the last minute, I just thought of it. So I think until next time, keep it cloudy.